Brothers Al and Joe Dietrich are veritable household names on the Ridge, as it's known. They can thank their great-great-grandfather Joseph Dietrich for that. He immigrated to Conklin, Michigan from Germany in 1853 and passed along a legacy that remains today. In 1985, Al and his wife Helen and Joe and his wife Karen teamed up with their father Ray to start Ridgeview Orchards. Today they're harvesting, packing, and shipping apples, asparagus, and cherries.
Exciting time to be involved in agriculture with all the different things that are going on. We have the fresh slice apples going on. We have the little fresh applesauce packets that are an exciting new innovative idea that's really taken off like gangbusters. And just that healthy eating has been a real pro for the apple industry. You know, that obesity problem that Americans have. The apple has really fit well for the health-conscious consumer that's out there today.
The fresh apples make up a major portion of the roughly 25 million pounds of produce a year and are marketed all over the globe. Exports go to Central America, Russia, Israel, and the South Pacific. In the U.S., both apples and asparagus ship from the East Coast to as far west as St. Louis, Missouri, and done so with the help of River Ridge Produce Marketing of Sparta.
Having grown up in the neighborhood and having known the Dietrichs all of my life, so in other words, I've known 5 generations now, and actually been involved in business with 3 of those generations. I guess I've seen a family that's remained cohesive, and that's not always easy to do when you've got brothers and sisters and cousins and all in business together, but they managed to make it work. And that's been important because they've been in a leadership role for many, many years, not just in industry organizations, but just, I think they're looked at as leaders in the industry because they first of all, they're relatively large operators, but they're also progressive operators. They're always doing or trying new and different things that look to them like they make sense.
One practice that makes good sense for the Dietrichs involves the renewal process for new plantings. Joe's been involved with getting more fruit on less land.
About 4 years ago, we went to a high density setting. We're 3 by 12, 3 foot between the trees, 12 foot in the drive row, with a 2-row planter. We're feeling we can get some earlier production, some quicker payback. It's a little more manual labor at first. As you can see, this particular tree here, after planting in the late summer, we went through with a rubber band, which is left here yet, pulled these lemons down for it's a straight 45 coming out. As you can see, the fruit buds are starting to form already. We're trying to get this tree to produce in next summer, next spring. We're finding the high density seems to be a quicker payback, and it's worth the extra upfront cost.
Along with high-density orchards, Dietrichs are taking advantage of the freeze of 2012 to make some changes that will benefit the future.
The line is presently going under renovation. We have a phase 1 and a phase 2. We'll be adding additional coolers, moving the engine room, and adding space to our warehouse. I guess you got to look for the silver lining in anything, and so without this poor crop, the situation that occurred this year, we would have never been able to completely shut the facility down and move the engine room, move the coolers and the shipping, adding docks to it and adding warehouse to it. So we're kind of making lemonade out of lemons, I guess, this year.
As successful as the Dietrichs are on their own, they understand the importance of the success of their industry and are always willing to serve. With Al's son Dan and Joe's son Ryan now partners in the family business, they've set a course that would make family patriarch Joseph Dietrich proud.
I will say that there's definitely an openness and willingness to serve the industry from both of them that I find really remarkable. They're always willing to open up their facility, their orchard for tours, and for both domestically and internationally. We have folks come in, want to learn more about our industry, and they're usually one of the first people we call because we just know that they're always willing to be there, help out, and serve the industry as a whole.
For their dedication to the industry, Al and Joe Dietrich are the recipients of the Michigan State Horticultural Society Distinguished Service Award for 2012.